Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Digital Titans. And I know it's been a while that we have done any tips and tricks related to Google Ads. So I'm here to present to you 7 ways that you can optimize and improvise your Google Ads. And this also includes the recent improvisations. This also includes the recent announcements that Google has made when it comes to sunsetting Gmail ads, etc. First things first, you have to stick to the fact that you have to come up with well-themed ad groups. You cannot go ahead with creating ad groups that do not have a particular theme. Although you're using single keyword ad groups where there was a lot of confusion about people messing up these ad groups, you have to remember that Google has become more logical now. It starts looking at the meanings, variations, synonyms, etc. So make sure the key to success in Google Ads is to make sure you have well-themed ad groups. So when you are creating an ad group, make sure you put in all the keyword variations together and group them into one ad group. Golden tip, never start with an ad group structure in mind. Always go for finding keywords first, then group those available keywords into different groups. The second thing that you need to look at is go ahead and start using ad extensions extensively. I was working with a few newbies as far as Google Ads is concerned. Classic mistake is using ad extensions is completely ignored. They say that Google ad extensions is very boring. I'm more bothered to improvise my keywords. Guys, without ad extensions, your ad relevance will not be at the optimum level. It'll be good, it'll perform, but you have to make sure that your ad extensions gives you that extra zing that your ads need. And Google definitely considers Google ad extensions when ranking your ads. Third thing is not using enough negative keywords or using them incorrectly. When you're using two phrases, for example, if you want to include kitchen designs as negative keyword because your interior company does everything apart from kitchen designing, don't use kitchen designs in the first place. Use only kitchen as a negative keyword. But if you have to use kitchen designs, make sure you add them in a phrase match, not in a broad match. Not using negative keywords is a bigger sin if you ask me. You should have at least a 10x difference between the number of keywords and a 10x ratio between the number of keywords versus the negative keywords that you have in your account. If you have 10 keywords, at least go for 10 times as many negative keywords, because that will make a huge difference to your ad spends, and it will also make sure you will save a lot of money by not spending on unexpected irrelevant clicks. You can thank me later. Number 4, getting stuck on your ad targeting and falling in love with your ad targeting. Unless you keep refining your ad targeting, unless you keep experimenting with new things, you will not know what your campaigns are capable of. You don't have to keep changing every day. In fact, you should not change every day. At least give 1 to 2 weeks of breathing space to the campaign and keep refining your ad targeting. If you're scared of letting go of your current targeting mechanisms, you can pause it, create another new targeting mechanism, see which works better, and then switch back and forth. Or keep experimenting with constantly making changes to your targeting mechanisms. Number 5, use Google Discovery ads because it will help you in ways that you can never imagine or predict. People who have constantly visited your website or people who have a pattern of visiting educational sites, for example, Google Discover understands their pattern using machine learning. It will make sure it will start showing education related ads to them if education is your product. So don't underestimate Google Discover because it is spread across all Google properties. For example, showing your ad right on the YouTube homepage of somebody who is interested in a lot of educational content can work wonders for you. So do not ignore Google Discovery ads, and please optimize all the ad sizes and dimensions when you work with Google Discovery ads. Number 5, please start setting up Google alerts for things related to your industry because people are constantly browsing, and with Google Discover, there is a lot of potential for you to know what kind of websites are talking about products and services related to you. If it also helps you in coming up with enough suggestions for Google display campaigns, getting new ideas when you want to target different audiences that you have never thought of. Number 6, remarketing, and remarketing. I can't stress enough on the advantages of remarketing. Every account, irrespective of small, big, or medium, should have a remarketing campaign set up. Constantly experiment with new remarketing lists, not just visitors and abandoned cart. Look at people who are visiting only a particular section of the page. If possible, have different audiences for different pages or products that you have on your website. Start experimenting with these audiences. Use custom audiences in combination with other targeting mechanisms and run remarketing ads against them to cross-sell, upsell your products. Last but not the least, analyze micro conversions. Don't only start looking at your macro conversions, which is the ultimate sale or a sign up. Also look at those small, tiny steps which are helping people to come closer to your conversions and they have not actually converted. Tracking these micro conversions and using remarketing audiences to make sure you target these people effectively can go a long way. So use a combination of all of these strategies or some of these strategies to spice up your Google Ads campaigns in 2021 and be successful. Thank you so much. My name is Casey. I'll see you again in another session. Cheers.